I had a fella who just hated to pay taxes. He did not want to pay tax. And I got this guy every year. I got his income tax account to collect. And I guess after about the third or fourth year, I caught him on a job. And we have something that's similar to a garnishee on wages. We call it a levy. And we have the authority to simply fill it out, sign it, and serve it on somebody, and then they have to pay us instead of them. Well, this man turned out he was a painter. He was painting a large house one afternoon. I knocked on the back door, hoping to find someone there. Turned out they were old people. They were asleep and they didn't hear me. And then I went around to the front porch where this guy was, and he was painting with a brush. And I walked partway up the steps, and I said his name. I thought I'd try again, just trying to collect from him, and he picked up the paint sprayer. It was sitting there, and the air compressor was running. And this guy charges down the steps at me, and he is spraying me. And then I'm running, and he's chasing me. And this must have been hilarious to see, really. Two big, tall guys running across the yard in a bright, sunlit afternoon, and no one saw this. It was in town. But eventually he ran out of hose, and then he was hitting me, whopping me as he ran. So I turned around and I thought, this guy's trying to kill me. So I turned around and we flailed away at each other for a while. And then we just stopped, and this guy said, if you come around here again, I'll beat you to death. So I questioned his ability to do that. He hadn't really done much damage so far. But I gathered my stuff. I wiped paint off of me. Mainly it was on my back because I was running. And I got in my car and I left and I reported it. And they arrested the guy. He spent one night in jail. And it was months and months before his case came up in the Dayton Federal Court. And no one from IRS was there. There was an assistant U.S. attorney who handled this case. Like that's always what happens. They handle all the cases that come before them. And lies were told on the part of the taxpayer. And he made me look really bad. And they gave him a slap on the wrist. I think they convicted him of intimidating a federal agent. They had to do something because it was obvious that I was performing my duty when I was there, and it was in normal working hours and all that. But that happened, and the worst part of it was it ruined my clothes, and it was heck getting it out of my hair.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So
I mean, I'm laughing, and you're laughing, but I'm sure that at the time it was anything but humorous.
Well, that's true. It was. It happened so fast. I'm partway up the stairs to the porch. This is a truly big house, and there were about 4 or 5 steps to get up on the porch. And he put his brush down, picked up the gun from the compressor, and then the hose was probably 50 feet long, I think. And he had 50 feet in which to spray me. Then he started whopping me, and I was amazed. And this happened. This all happened. This took 10 seconds.
Right.
We had a little battle there, and then we stepped apart, and that was.